China's role in international tourism in the past 2 decades have been growing so dramatically. For an example, in 2018, about 155 million Chinese traveled internationally, and that makes up about 11% of the entire international travel market. Not only in the outbound market, China contributes big, but also inbound market, China ranks number 4. So they are hosting about 63 foreigners every year. And so it's going to be really devastating.
And as you say, inbound, outbound, Beijing, huge for airlines. So give me a sense of the airline industry. How much of a hit are they taking?
Oh, my God. U.S. major airlines all suspended their flights to from China, and many countries are doing the very similar things. So the airline industry will be hit. They are already struggling, and not only just airline industries. I think almost all sectors in the travel industries will suffer. Cruise industry is one example, and
well, let me go there, because when you look at what happened, all these people confined on the ship, so many contracting the virus. I suspect a case like this would probably scare a lot of people away from cruises. It's tough to kind of live that down. How long an impact can that have on the cruise industry?
Well, exactly. Just like economy, tourism is also psychology. So there's a psychology of a fear right now, and cruise industry is receiving up to 50% of cancellations. But what I'm worrying more, probably industry experts as well, it's the damage on images of industry. So that's really worrisome. But one thing that we can be thinking positive would be the power of resilience. Tourism has great resilience. So once everything is controlled, virus is contained, and then the outbreak is subsides, then tourism will rebound pretty quickly. So that's what we learned from SARS case and some other incidents as well.
I was just going to say, when you look at a new coronavirus, you always go back and look at the old one, and you try and compare notes. And I think that the same probably holds true for tourism. So give me your sense. How bad was it with SARS? How quickly did things rebound?
Well, back in 2003, when SARS outbreak took place, Hong Kong was the biggest hit. And Hong Kong, for the peakest month of SARS outbreak, their international flight arrivals dropped up to 70%. So it was really huge. And SARS case, I believe it lasted about 6 months. But this coronavirus case, at this point, it's really hard to predict. One thing clear is that the longer it lasts, the worse the impact will be. And we are just hoping for the best. This time it'll recover quickly.
Min, thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.